China, the Chinese Communist Party is midway through a 10-year project to rewrite the Bible, which will then be forced on Chinese Christians.
One of the changes in this new Bible turns Jesus into a murderer.
Chinese Christians receive Bibles for the first time. With as many as 130 million reported Chinese Christians and the continuing explosive growth of the underground church, there are now more Christians in China than members of the Communist Party. The Chinese government's persecution of Christians has only led to even more church growth, causing the Communist Party to now target the Bible itself. What it calls an update with socialist values and removing passages that don't reflect communist beliefs.
Chinese are no longer content with all of these attempts to try to forcibly get Christians to deny their faith. And so now they've just taken it to a new level where they're trying to rewrite the scripture and to confuse them and to prevent them from becoming Christians.
In one example from a high school textbook, a Communist Party revision of John chapter 8 about the woman caught in adultery says, Jesus once said to the angry crowd who was trying to stone a woman who had sinned, "He who is without sin among you, let him cast a stone at her." When his words came to their ears, they stopped moving forward. When everyone went out, Jesus stoned the woman himself and said, "I am also a sinner."
We have seen the escalation. The Bibles for children is totally forbidden, and all the Bible apps were forcefully removed from every e-commerce app store. Millions of Chinese Christian children were forced to sign a form renouncing their faith in public.
The issue for the Chinese Communist Party is control. It is always about control, and they see the gospel, they see the Christian message as something that would take control away from the Communist Party. And so this new socialist translation of the Bible is just another step for the Chinese Communist Party as they try to control the church and really co-opt Christianity as a means of controlling the people and helping them serve the party's interests.
But one Chinese pastor was quoted as saying, "The rulers have chosen an enemy that can never be imprisoned. They are doomed to lose."
In Live News at 4. Within the last hour, we've learned of a major earthquake that hit China. Here's Ron Jones with more on that and some of today's other top stories.
Yeah, that's right, Faith. So this story is still unfolding as we speak. It happened around 2 a.m. local time in the western part of that country near the border of Kyrgyzstan. And early analysts put the strength at 7.7 magnitude, and the U.S. Geological Survey says the quake was the largest in the area since another 7.1 magnitude tremor hit back in 1978. So right now, Chinese state television says there have been several aftershocks since the main quake, registering up to a 4.5 magnitude. Back here.